There's shadow people.
Yeah!
But like literally made of shadow. Yeah. And there's a couple of them. A couple of them are around.
Oh!
Previously on Monster, Vance, Dolo, and Dudley
Hey,
met Silva, the leader of the underground in Curhill, and struck a quick deal after realizing the amulet that is now fused to Dolo cannot be removed. They are now on their way to Soldeus to confront Alyssum. So we're getting right into it, guys. Essentially, you wake up in the morning, you are already on the boat, and we are heading out. All you know is that you are heading into Soldeus to get another contact, except for Dudley, who has been given some additional information that we'll see as the episode plays out. It'll be a pretty short trip. Soldeus is the closest country to Curhill, so it will really only be a day trip, and you're not really expecting anything crazy to happen. This is a very standard procedure.
Cool.
For the day before we make it to Soldeus, are you doing any kind of prep? Is there anything that you guys are thinking, like, hey, when we do, now is your time to discuss a game plan or get whatever ready that you think you need?
No.
Okay.
Not that I can think of.
Dolo?
I'm loaded up on weaponry. I'm fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned a new spell from that. I still got my ring. Still got my jack. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just polishing my daggers and checking my bow. I'm just making a real show of it too.
Okay.
It's like, just all of it laid out. Like, it's not as impressive, when you dismantle a bow, but I've still got it all dismantled. I'm doing the whole blindfold thing where I put my crossbow back together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So no.
I do have one question, though.
Mm-hmm.
I only brought with me my cleaver.
Okay.
And a couple darts and daggers
Mm-hmm.
that fit in my trench coat. What are we doing with our cart that we parked outside the city?
Oh, it would have been loaded up on the boat. It's a big cargo ship.
Okay,
So it would have easily.
we got our cart.
Yep. And Av pops out. She's like, "Oh, hey."
Ah!
Hey, nice to meet you, Dudley Wayne Budley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I'm Av. I've been part of the adventure since pretty much the beginning. They tend to not like me. They say I do things that are odd, but then they don't really tell me how to. They're an odd bunch, aren't they?
Hey, aren't we all?
Yep. But I've been watching the cart the last couple days.
Hey, well, that's a good roll.
Anything
Yeah.
cool happen? You meet anybody out there?
Oh, I met a couple of people that tried to rob the cart, but they're dead now, so it's fine.
Nice. You get anything cool off of them?
No, it was just some like random little daggers and
It
stuff
was just
like that.
small children.
Yeah.
That's
They said,
fair.
"Woo, we got 7 gold from this piece of shit," and then like,
Oh, they're dead now?
yeah,
Damn.
they're dead.
Murdered. See, this is why we keep Av around. Av, what have you been eating? You've just been surviving on...
She's a half orc now. I don't even know. She was a human soldier before. Yeah, she's bulked up. No, the cart and everything was able to get loaded up.
Nice.
you
So I
guys.
got my frying pan back. We got a bunch of those swords that were
Yeah.
left on. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I thought you sold all the
I
swords. at the
sold
blacksmith.
that whole bag of swords, but didn't Av have equipment?
I
Yeah.
feel like you're just making up
You
swords.
never
at this
know.
point.
All right, whatever. What else was on the cart?
You never.
Wheels?
Hey, you never know. You never
There was
know.
stuff on the cart.
You don't know unless you ask.
Yeah, it's our cart.
Yeah, no, you got some stuff on.
Got
there.
my horse. What was the horse's name? Brandon, and also
Yeah.
Brandon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Your horse's name is Brandon?
Yeah, it's
and
Brandon.
also Brandon.
And also Brandon.
Brandon, is that his full name?
Also Brandon.
Also
Also
Brandon.
Brandon.
Also Brandon.
Yes.
Brandon, also Brandon?
No, there's
No.
Brandon,
Yeah.
and then there's also Brandon.
There's 2 horses?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
But his other name is also
Yeah, also
sec-
Brandon.
The
is-
second horse is also Brandon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So is the other horse.
Well, if it's also Brandon and also Brandon,
Yep.
No, we got time.
yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't see why this is confusing.
Listen, I try to turn my mind into a pretzel on the regular, so I'm happy to go with this as long as we want.
Oh, you got some of those Faerun mushrooms?
Yeah, it's more ginkgo that I'm taking now. Yeah.
Oh,
Ginkgo. With all of that, the first day goes very smoothly, and we wake up the next morning, which means Dolo needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, are we going to sleep again?
Yes.
Can I meditate instead of sleeping and see if I learn anything else from the...
Sure.
is there any way I can assist him on this? Damp towel on the forehead.
Wait, actually, what am I even rolling for?
It would be Arcana.
It would be Arcana?
Yes.
7.
So you failed the Arcana check, but
I got a 7.
yeah, that's a fail.
Okay.
And then
All
now
right.
I need that wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Oh, a nat 20 right off the bat.
Come on, girl.
All right.
I'm working this stone.
Yep. You keep, that's what, 2 successes and 1 failure on it?
Mm-hmm. So I'm getting control over this amulet.
You think you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't take any damage either, which is good. But you wake up in the morning right as the boat is approaching shore. Are you eating buddy? Just
Yeah.
wait. Just
No,
you
Vance-
fall off the
No,
boat.
Vance is eating potato chips. Is
Yeah.
what's happening.
It's like,
As he's crying.
I do sure love my 6 a.m. Doritos. Not sponsored.
It's the chips that Av was surviving.
It
off
really
of.
helps my Hims pills go down.
They say take it with
With a
something.
meal, yeah.
with a meal.
So I'm eating Doritos.
You remember, Vance has been alone for a long time. He
He's
is.
a strange man.
You guys ever just eat cold beans from a tin?
Brother, I'm not going to lie to you. You're about as uplifting as a wet dog turd.
It says if it lasts more than 4 hours, it's been 6. And
I forgot that one of your first interactions was him being like, "Oh, like drinking yourself out of an alcohol."
Yeah, you are, brother. I want to give you a hug and also just not touch you at the same time. I pat him on the back.
He leans into it a little bit.
Okay, wow. See, I felt like that was going to happen.
yeah.
Like when you pet like a Great Dane.
And
You know,
it leans.
yeah.
It's like, oh.
So you pull up to the dock and everything is going as usual. The port, they think this is just a trade ship, so people immediately just start taking barrels and stuff off. Both of you roll me perception checks. However, Dudley, you notice that one of the people that are guiding everybody just kind of, just gives you a little nod. Yep. What did you guys get?
18.
25.
Okay.
Ooh.
Both of you notice that. Up to you guys whether you bring that up or not, but you do notice a brief little exchange between one of the workers and Dudley.
You come here often?
Yeah.
Cool.
No dice needed. How artistic. That's so funny. As you guys, I'm gonna let you sit on it. I'm gonna.
Sorry.
No, it was well timed.
Yeah, it was very well done. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he does.
So the three of you are now leaving the boat. And when you get your feet on the dock and start heading towards the main port area, Vance, your eyes start to burn.
I think we gotta keep our eyes open. I think the shadow people are back.
This is the
actual
first you're hearing
actual
about
shadow people.
Wait.
Not like the shadow government.
Hold on a minute. What?
Yeah.
What?
There's illusionary.
Are you kidding me? Go on.
There's shadow people.
Yeah.
But literally made of shadow.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of a couple of them are around.
Oh, you don't say.
They're gonna look like normal people.
Of course they will. How else are they going to infiltrate? Oh, keep going.
But once you know what you're looking for, you'll be able to see
But they don't know the lizard people.
No. Oh, yeah.
Actually, they do know the lizard people.
Oh.
it. Yeah. So yeah, that is a true and happening currently.
Oh, God. Okay.
Within, I think, 30 feet.
What? Point them out to me.
I look around.
Let me take one down.
You do. Give me an insight check with advantage because of your special eyes.
26.
26. It is the dock worker approaching you guys right now.
Hey, it's that one.
Oh, I throw a dagger at him.
Shit. Okay. Do you really?
You're telling me that there are actual shadow people in this world?
I'm not. He is.
I'm just saying, in this moment, I just kind of, I'm so jacked up right now.
Yeah.
Would it be a bad? You know what? Actually, my logical brain comes in and I say, hey, would would it be dumb of me to throw a dagger at that thing?
Are you good at throwing daggers?
I mean, pretty much.
Fucking get him.
All right.
It's the eyes and ears of Alyssum.
If that's what we're going with, let's roll.
I mean, like, yeah, we've never had a positive interaction. Let's just say we've never had a positive interaction.
Do we
Hold
play
on.
the silent card?
Hold on. How many other people are around?
So right now there are dock workers taking crates. So just random, just 3 or 4 passing at a time with a bunch of crates. There is the person that nodded at you that's walking with you that has like the paperwork for the shipment. You 3, and then the 2 dock workers that are approaching to check everything in.
I grab Buddy Duddy's hand to keep
Dudley
him.
Wayne Budley.
Dudley Wayne, but DWB.
DWB, baby, place to be.
I grab DW's wrist to keep him from throwing it, and I spin Vance's head around to like look, like just grab. Well, he spins like a little kid, you know, like
I'm
earmuff
several
style.
hundred pounds.
I know.
So was I as a kid.
I was about to say. And I spin his head to like check the whole dock.
Oh, you're right. I got pretty wrapped up. I'm sorry. Your energy's infectious.
I am sorry. You point me at something that doesn't want to be seen, and I'm gonna put a flashlight on it.
Do you see any others?
Take another look around. Yeah, I got like a 26 on that earlier.
Yeah.
So far, it's just one of the 2 dock workers walking up on you.
It's a scout and spy.
Just him. So I think maybe we don't do it in the public, but yeah.
Okay.
Hey. You'll get in there and ask
Be
questions.
cool. You're right. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
He approaches and goes, Dudley? No. No.
I would too. He pulls his hood back and it's your face.
He goes, welcome to the port. Papers, please. And then the other guy comes up. He hands over the envelope with all the inventory and stuff like that.
How do you feel about candles?
Excuse me?
I don't know. They put out a lot of light, huh?
Yeah, it helps you read.
Do away with shadows, huh? Sorry, I'm trying to be cool about
Roll
this.
me a performance check.
I can't help it. I am giddy as a schoolboy.
I want to help. I'd like to roll to help.
Oh, yeah, that's an 11.
I got a 12 to be like, oh, he's just practicing for a local play.
I'll let you
Yeah.
help. It'll give you advantage.
Okay, all right.
He's just practicing for a local play.
That was even worse. 11.
Yeah. He looks at you, and Dudley, you see his eyes gloss over and then whip back into normal eyes, and he goes, well, I couldn't imagine why that would be a problem.
What is that? you guys see that? His eyes are weird.
Hey, I'm sorry. He's still learning. Yeah, he got hit in the head.
He's not racist. He didn't mean to say your eyes were weird.
Well, that puts a whole different color on it.
Yeah. Okay, the first episode that we did today, your introduction to Dudley was, that's a dwarf. You know him. So,
Not him.
glass stones and glass houses.
I'm sorry. I'm going to calm down. Hey, nice.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh,
my gosh. You're really
That's an
shitting
8.
the bed on these rolls. So you don't notice. But he looks at the paperwork and he goes, okay. And then he sends the other person with him up on the boat. And he goes, if you'll follow me, we'll get you checked in here to the office.
Is this the shadow?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with him.
is that what is it?
Yeah.
So yeah,
You gotta check in.
okay.
You open up the note that Silva left you.
Uh-huh.
And on the note, it's telling you that the place to do it is that office.
Okay. Yeah, we should go.
Yep.
What a weird conversation we just had.
Yeah, like normal. My voice keeps changing.
You're nervous.
I'm so excited. This is me giddy.
You walk into this office, and the moment that you cross the threshold of that door, your eyes are on fire.
This power sucks.
and your symbol on your shoulder is glowing very brightly. As how it seems you have just walked into an entire room full of about 10 shadow people.
Oh, wow.
Do I feel anything on the amulet?
On the amulet? No.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about that time that I was at that restaurant and there was about 3 apiece plus 1 rib special?
Can I roll an insight check for his riddle?
In real life, I don't know if I picked it up.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Dudley Wayne Budley would.
Okay.
So yeah, let's. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a 20.
Yeah, you completely understand that he just said that there's 10 of them around now.
Is there a leader of some sort that we need to communicate with?
No, you're just talking to the person that's leading you through. He's literally leading you through this building. So you're just in the entrance of what
the
could
building.
be a full building full.
Yeah.
And if I can remember what the head chef looked like, I'd like to tell you about him, but I don't know if I remember what the head chef looks like.
Okay,
that one's harder to understand.
That one I don't understand.
Yeah,
The lead cook.
Yeah, are you hungry or?
Actually, yeah. Unrelated to anything else.
At about that time, the one that's leading you says, "Oh, just beyond this last door here is where we're able to get you checked in." And everybody needs to roll me an insight check.
This feels incredibly out of the way.
It's a 19.
As he turns around, you notice that he's starting to twitch because he's having a hard time holding onto his form.
Oh.
But Dudley, now would be the time.
Oh, I want to stab this guy so bad. Can I?
Yeah, absolutely. So you're cutting loose?
He's in front of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I lean up. How close am I?
I mean, you're right behind him.
I lean up into his ear.
Okay.
And I just I'm so the sensualness in my voice.
Okay.
As my lips are almost just brushing his earlobe as I say, I know what you are. This does it for me. And I stick him in the side of the ribs with my dagger.
Roll me a 2-hit that I sure hope hits. Just right in front of him. You're like, damn it.
I was hoping you were going to say something like, guess what? It was a kebab restaurant.
15.
A 15. That hits. That does hit. Yeah. So you do stab him, and you do... Oh, go ahead and roll your damage. He takes psychic damage.
He pulls a cigarette out and he goes, it's going to be about 15 minutes before I can do that again.
It's 6.
Okay, 6 damage. Cool. Sounds good. And in that moment, like a horror movie, his head on a swivel. He doesn't turn around, just his head just looking you right in the eyes.
Yeah.
As his eyes gloss back over as he reveals teeth. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Nat 1.
15.
Oh.
You're just so
I'm
enthralled.
so horned up by what's happening that I can't pay attention.
I got a 17.
Ooh.
So with that, we will start off the initiative with Dolo. You just witnessed that.
Yeah. Want a cigarette, huh?
How far away are they?
I mean, you're in a room that couldn't be, much bigger than 30 feet.
Okay.
And they're all in here with you.
Okay. And you said it's like 10 of them?
Mm-hmm.
The one that just turned its head around and showed its teeth?
Yes.
I, too, am going to just real quick reach in and throw a dagger at its throat.
Okay. Roll me a 2-hit.
That's a nat 1.
Dudley.
That was the way it bounced and rolled into nat 1.
How much damage do I take?
Roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can get out of the way.
Christ.
That's 21.
God.
Field goal. Perfectly. Right down the center.
Cool.
Of him.
Do I accidentally hit anything else? Do I accidentally hit anything
it's just
else?
sticking into the roof.
Got away from you there, huh?
Yeah, just that one went over the playground.
I buttered some of your knives, Dolo. I hope you appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is the time I needed them buttered.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to make that my turn.
Now we are on to Vance.
I'm going to go hit him with my warhammer.
Okay. Which one? Because there's 10 in the room.
The one that's got stabbed.
Okay.
Might as well eliminate one, you know?
Yeah.
12.
Because that's going to miss. With that, it is now the Shadow's turn. And the one that has you, like, mysteriously, you were grabbing him, and now he's grabbing you. He goes in for that bite. Does a 20.
It sure does.
And you take 7 piercing damage. And as soon as he does that, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. I also need the 2 of you to make strength saving throws since you're behind him.
That's a 20 for me.
20.
8.
Okay. So you guys were just barely in the door when all this happened, right? He turns around, he does that. After he bites you, he has his teeth locked into your shoulder, and then he pushes and blows the 3 of you back out the door. The 2 of you don't take damage from it, but Vance will take 7 force damage. And with that, all of them start to flood.
Do I get an opportunity attack on that?
When you're getting pushed away, no. But that will end the Shadow's turn as they all start to leave the building.
Okay.
And I need you to make me an insight check. Is it above a 10?
Probably. I don't think so.
So, you don't know for sure, but with the information that you have, you know what the goods are that are being offloaded. You've got a 50-50 shot. You know that half of them are what you need to target. And it will all be revealed if you hit the right one.
Based on layout, like how are my options presented here?
You notice that a lot of the crates that have been unloaded are strategically placed around this building, but you're not sure which ones are the ones that necessarily got offloaded. But there's about 10 crates. But it is now your turn.
You know what? No guts, no glory. I light an arrow on fire and I shoot it at a crate.
At a crate?
At a crate.
You're going to tell me odds or evens, and I'm rolling it.
Evens.
Evens? 13. You hit the box, and it crumbles. Nothing happens.
Well,
it's a weak ass. It's a weak box.
I told you had a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
no guts, no glory, and then you just shoot her in the box, and everybody's like, "We're gonna bite him again, right?"
Well,
anything else for your turn?
Do you have another attack?
I do. I'm trying to. I don't know. Let's see.
Just do it again.
Yeah. Can I try again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a D10 now. Because now it's slightly higher than 50%. So we're going to say if you get a 10 or the double zeros, then that is a miss.
Okay.
Or I guess, hang on. There's 9 boxes now. There is no D9. So we'll re-roll on a 10, but odds are evens.
I got to go even.
It would be odds or evens.
I'm fucking up my own math
Yes,
that I
you
made.
are.
And
Yeah.
it's embarrassing right
I'm
now.
interested.
I mean, you could go.
They're about 3 each. It's rib night.
Yeah. Oh, now I get it. No. So we're going to say 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are ignitable boxes. 2.
I fully shit my pants.
But now you've got a pretty good chance of hitting one of these boxes.
If I make it to that point.
Yeah. With that, we're back up at the top with Dolo.
And now you said they're rushing us at the door,
Yes,
and we're at the face of the door.
correct. And you just saw Dudley, for some odd reason, just launch 2 arrows into boxes.
Yeah, he does that.
Don't try to puzzle me, friend. I'm a real Rubik's Cube.
I have an idea. How many of them are directly in the doorway? Like
2 right now. As
2
they're coming
in
out.
the doorway?
Yep.
I'm going to throw a firebolt. I'm going to kick the door closed and throw a firebolt at the door.
Okay, to try and just ignite the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Just give me a 2 hit. It should be pretty easy, or just targeting a door.
That's a 9.
Oh, that is unfortunate. You forget to kick the door shut, so you just awkwardly place the firebolt like in the door frame, and then it fizzles out.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, since I'm angry, as a I get a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That's twice I've tried something that did not work.
Correct.
So I'm gonna
twinsies.
Well,
I'm gonna blow a focus point and just fury of blows the one in front of me.
Okay, just full. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm just angry and I'm just gonna punch the shit out of him.
You're gonna try.
work those shadow kidneys.
Jesus,
Ah.
what is the odds here, man? Yeah, I got nothing. That doesn't hit.
On to Vance. Before you take your turn, with your eyes or your sense, you feel more shadow people approaching from the sides of other boats.
All right, well, we got company. The dinner reservation for a bunch.
Are we in the lobby? I don't. Are we a party of 5? I don't.
He's very hungry.
Is this ends of soup salad and breadsticks?
Yeah. And before we recorded, he ate a whole sandwich, fries, and is munching on Doritos.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, Vance is hungry. I'm not.
Yeah. Right.
And then I kind of see that you shot a couple of the boxes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go. All right, and I just sacred flame one of the boxes.
You sacred flame one of the boxes.
No, that's radiant. I keep forgetting. Why is it called flame?
Yeah, because it's sacred.
I sacred flame the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The shadow?
Yeah, let me see.
That's a dex saving throw on his part, to which I don't know if a 15 passes.
I think it does.
You guys are shitting the whole bed.
I have fully shit my pants at this point. And I announced it to the room, to the shadow person, just to maybe take mercy on me. I'm like, I shit my pants.
I didn't mean it.
Dex 15, so.
Okay, I matched it, which I can't remember if that means I
think
Tie goes to the runner.
It means
brother.
I saved. Okay, gotcha. So, anything else?
No, because I'm level 5 and I only get one real. I just.
That's how the dice go, isn't it?
Yeah. I run witter shins.
Winter shins.
I mean, hey, it's your guys' dice that's doing it, not me. I said
No, yours is actually the one that did it to me.
This one, but I don't like you. So.
Yeah, no, I just run small circles counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yes, I run witter shins, and that's my turn.
So now it's the Shadow's turn, and they start flooding out this door. And yeah, I'm just gonna say they start taking swings at you. We're gonna have 2 bites. Go on you, Dudley.
Yeah, come on.
That's a 13.
It does not hit.
Okay, that's good. And then the second one just takes a swipe at you. That's even worse. We're gonna do 2 on Vance, 17 to hit. Okay, second hit is a 15. Both of them hit?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and get through these. You're gonna take 6 psychic for that first hit, and 2 psychic for that second hit. And then we've got 2 on Dolo.
My brain.
Yeah, that one definitely doesn't hit. And with that, we're just going to go back to
I've
Dudley.
got another one notched and ready.
Yeah,
and I'm ready.
So there's 7 boxes.
Yep.
3 of them.
Yep.
That just don't hit those 3.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
You sending it?
I'm sending it.
Okay. So there's you know what? I'll even make it easier. Okay. We're going to do a D6.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you don't get a 1 or a 2. Okay. Are you ready?
No.
A 5.
Hey!
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh my God. I am. My pants are tight.
Yeah, he hits the box and he celebrates. I was just like, yeah!
As soon as the arrow hits the correct box, just a massive explosion takes the whole building. And all of you are going to need Constitution saving throws because of how close you are to the blast.
It's a 14.
It's a 14.
That's a 12.
17.
I'm on a mission to die this game.
You said 12, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so Dolo is the only person that fails. If you succeed, if you fail, you take 15 fire damage. On a
Tight.
success, you take half.
Tight.
And that kills almost all of the shadow people that were in that building. The fire quickly, because of the size of the explosion, goes from building to building and starts catching the dock on fire. At this point, the person that winked at Dudley approaches and whispers in your ear, "Get them out of here."
We gotta go, guys. Yeah, we gotta vamoose. We gotta hit the road.
And with that, we're back up to Dolo.
Are they still attacking us, or are they all dead now?
All of them are dead, but you've got more approaching from the other parts of the dock. You guys are getting absolutely ambushed right now.
Where are we?
And Scray.
Right in front of you, got blown back onto the dock a little bit.
So we are on the dock.
Yes. So when you look out, there's fire almost all around at this point. However, going into the city, you can see little pathways that you can take that aren't engulfed in flames yet. Behind you are all the boats that are trying to get back out to sea to avoid the fire. Your boat has not left yet, but a bunch of people that now have weapons are flooding off that boat.
Where's Ava and our cart?
Currently on the boat.
With our horses?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, another Brandon,
Yep, Brandon and
Also
other
Brandon.
and also Brandon.
Do y'all want to try to take y'all? Who can sail a boat?
Let's get out of here. You know what? I've read some blogs on it.
Say into the city. You guys. That was what
I think
you guys talked about.
we gotta go
with
in
Silva was
inwards.
getting into the city.
We got to go into the
Yeah, we
city.
gotta go
We
in.
can't.
You don't have
undock?
to. You can run and take the boat if you want, but the whole reason that Silva sent you here was to get into Soldeus.
It
All
would
right,
be
let's
nice
jump
to
on the
also
cart
own a
and
boat.
start riding. That's what I was thinking, dude. Is there
You're
not a
gonna
way we
own
can?
that boat.
Yeah,
Not with that attitude.
That's Silva's boat.
Seriously.
Oh, it's Silva's boat.
It is
Oh, okay.
Silva's boat.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right,
let's get in. Let's go.
Let's load up the cart and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay,
quickly.
so you double back for the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to. As
Yeah.
we're doubling back, can I be snatching things that I see of value? Is there anything around me?
You can try, but it'll slow you down.
That's fine. I'm already dying. As long as they get on the
See,
cart, if I make it onto the cart with my
coming-
valuables.
Yeah, we're coming back his way anyways. so-
Yeah. They got to ride back towards
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I don't know what valuables you'd see. I think you'd just be blindly grabbing at crates, just hoping that there's something good inside.
Oh, it's even better.
Yeah.
Grab that. I'm going to find
Yeah.
some crates. As y'all drive by, I'm throwing them on.
Okay. All right.
It works.
Give me perception.
Yeah. I got to play my character, baby.
And
Hold on. The time I needed it to come in, my health doesn't matter. Do I get the shit?
I can
is
get
the
your health
question.
back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hell yeah. That's a 25.
okay, a 25. Vance, give me animal handling to get the horses ready. Dudley, what would you like to do during all of this?
I just want to get them. I want to help whatever I can do to move them along.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you want to help with the animal handling?
sure,
Yes.
sure.
Okay. So does that give me?
How'd
advan-
you do?
Does it give me advantage then?
Well, what would you get on the first dice?
Well, that's depend. It doesn't matter if I got on the first.
I
die.
mean, it
if
might.
if he's helping, then
I'll-
I get.
I'll
I got
pull
a,
advantage right now.
I got a natural one.
Yeah,
on the
you
first
did. I
dice.
saw it. I just wanted you to say it, you son of a bitch.
Just nudged it over to a 14.
So, yes, if you're assisting
All right,
with the
yeah,
horses,
all right.
you get advantage.
Oh, how?
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. I was going to say that. How, but
Nat 20.
There we go. Yeah, I like this. This is way
Yes.
better.
It's Nat 20 plus 4.
That's what advantage is for.
So
Yeah.
you are able to get the horses going, and you get the cart out, and you're driving through. You're going to need to make me a dexterity saving throw to see how many crates you can get on as they drive by.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
Mhm.
a 21.
21. Okay.
I'm out here just like a longshoreman. Just let's go. I'm just throwing red, like one hand
Yeah.
grabbing shit with the rope and just slinging shit onto the
a
cart.
D6, whatever dice is on the roll, plus 2 is how many crates you get on.
Oh,
Woo.
2.
oh,
So you get 4.
Hey, it's
that's
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
You don't know what's in them,
No.
and neither do I at the moment.
Beautiful. This is how this character works.
Yeah, I navigate us deeper into the city.
As you get towards the end of the dock with the flames and everything that's popping up, you notice that one of the only entryway that is big enough to fit the cart that's not on fire is currently guarded by about 6 shadow people, with one more behind them that's much larger.
How far away are the flames from them?
Is that the only entrance?
The only one that can fit the cart.
Okay.
He's got a real hard on about us owning this cart. He's trying to get us to stop. but
It's
we're-
something that would make your situation more difficult than just being on foot. So I am.
Are the flames
Attributing-
closing in on this entrance?
Yes, but not quickly. It's where they are is just past all the wood and stuff, so they're entering like the stone of the city.
I'm a jump to the front of the cart. I don't mean to jump initiative, but I'm gonna jump to the front of the cart, and I'm gonna cast a firebolt at the first dude up front, but I'm using my illusion spell firebolt.
Can we do a cool teamwork action like in the first episode we did the cool like predator throw?
Mm-hmm.
As he's like jumping up, I would like to give him guidance.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, give me that 2 hit.
Yeah, like in a cool like he's like I'm gonna and I grab him with my hand and help toss him up to the front.
It would be a 13.
It would be a 13.
Yeah.
Okay, that does match their AC, so you hit.
Hell yeah! So I hit him with that fire in his face.
Okay,
Where my D8 at? 6.
that does hit. and you can tell that it does damage, but they do not move. Like they guard up. They essentially are getting ready, and you do hurt the first one.
You got anything that can like encumber them or blind them or distract?
Dudley, give me an insight check with advantage.
It's a nat 20, baby.
You notice that one of the crates that he threw on is one of the explosive crates.
Okay, yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting.
Yeah, throw that shit out.
Yeah.
You don't know, so you just see a crate.
Yeah, fly. Hey, wait a minute.
And I pull back, and I'm going to pop that sucker right as it gets close to them.
Okay. Now,
I'm like, Budley, how'd you know they were shadow people?
What?
you remember the assignment, right?
Yeah.
All right. You throw that crate. Give me that arrow shot. Yep.
You go. You got this.
All you need is a 22.
Oh.
What? Yes, you got this. Plus 17.
Plus 11, so
okay.
it's 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, not 21. Like or whatever I said.
What fake drama you just brought? Well, I don't know, guys. It's only plus what I need.
I don't know, guys. Yeah. What does that do for it?
With the speed of the cart, you guys are booking it. You do not have time to stop with the fire behind you. You are able to pick it up and you throw the crate, and the truest shot Dudley has ever had in his life as he knocks that arrow, strikes true, and the huge explosion from that crate. But in that moment, because you were standing up, the blast forces you off the cart to where Vance and Dolo make it through unscathed. And the last thing that they see as they ride into Soldeus is Dudley falling through the fire.
And I just, I'm dying. You just hear me yell, I'm dying for freedom.
But that's the last thing that you guys see is Dudley falling off the cart, being stuck on the dock as you push through.
And I'm on the back of the car going, well, shit.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Shit.
I'm just driving the car like,
What happened?
Oh, yeah, you don't know. Good thing Dudley's here to help us.
good job, Dudley. Hey,
Where's Av?
Av is in the cart.
it's never the one you want.
Yeah. You guys have just relentlessly bullied her.
I love it, though. She's a trooper.
But
and didn't do shit to help out.
Despite specific requests of actions.
Just sits on the cart eating beef jerky.
That scene of Dudley being engulfed into the flames of the port is the last thing we see as we fade to black, and that is the end of this episode.
Oh, damn.
Well, damn. Oh, shit.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. My name is Tyler Waltz, and I have been your DM, and we're going to have Joey introduce himself first, since this is the last episode that he will be on.
Hey.
For now.
Joey Eberling, thank you all again for having me on. I have been Dudley Wayne Budley. And what a fun time it was. If you want to find me do weird stuff, at Mr. J. Eberling on Instagram, it's probably your best chance. And thank you all for listening and watching.
Yeah, and we will definitely have Joey back. Notice how I didn't say Dudley.
It's all right. You know, it takes a lot out of you to be that kind of on edge the entire time.
Yeah.
I just saw you eating Zins.
Just
I stay packed. Yeah. Double horseshoes
He
in.
cut one open at one point. It was
Oh,
scary.
you never snorted a Zin? Yeah, that's what Big Fireman doesn't want you to know.
Call that a Zinfandel.
Hey, everybody. I'm Tyson Cox. I was playing Vance Ironsides. And if you like this, please check out our live shows. If you're ever around, we have them monthly. We also do conventions and whatnot, and we travel. So if you guys are like, I know a cool place I would like to have you guys on, we'll probably come and do it if we can make it work out.
Yeah, and I'm Brian Pitre, a.k.a. Dolanmere Cedrin, your favorite thieving elf. You can find me at All Things Brian Pitre Comedy, and I'll be around. I'm on the next Monster. That's going to be dope.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Yeah,
Oh.
and thank you for the Crit Show. Make sure to check them out. They're a great Monster of the Week podcast. We're using their studio. They're the reason, audio-wise, we sound so good. The rest is on us.
Yeah, right. Thank you, everybody.